Welcome to Real Reviews, where we take a look at major Hollywood releases and let you know if they're worth your time, money, and patience. I'm your host, Walter Banasiak. Today is going to be a very different type of show for us here. The discussion topic is what it's like to be on an independent film set for the first time. That film set? My 2012 Co-10 studio short film, The Infinity Trinity. Bryan Porter was a first-time actor, and from what I'm told, he had a very interesting experience on set. He's here today to talk with us about it. Riley, Pete, and Eddie are three childhood friends whose relationship has deteriorated. When Riley finds out he has a rare heart disorder, he is compelled to visit his two former cohorts. However, when an old memento shared by the group is stolen, the reunion is cut short in order to track the item down before it's lost forever. Bryan here played an antagonist of the film. His character's name was simply credited as Guard. However, on set, he also filled in on a role when an actor could not show up, as well as functioning as general help whenever we needed him. Bryan, this was your first exposure to the world of small independent student filmmaking. In general, what was it like for you? Give us a few pros and cons.
It was really cool. It was, small independent filmmaking was first for that, but also filmmaking in general. I've always wanted to be on set. Movies are my thing. I love movies. I can't get enough of them. Watch them all the time. Mm-hmm. And I've always wondered what it would be like to be on set, be an actor, just do anything, and see the setup that you guys had, how you put the cameras, how you guys spoke, the lingo that you guys had was just very unique. And
code words,
and just even your hand gestures you used a lot. Mm-hmm. And it was just a really cool, unique experience, and I loved it. I thought it was great.
Right. So you were on set for not the whole movie, but a lot of the scenes that we shot. You were there for, even if you weren't in the scene specifically. Mm-hmm. So what was your favorite part of the experience overall?
It was just really cool. I've never really thought about being an actor. I always thought it was what it would be like to be an actor, but I never really thought I was going to be one.
You got your chance.
Yeah, I did. Thank you. And it was really cool to, be directed and be like, okay, as soon as he says action, I'm not myself. I am this character, and it was cool to think about that and actually I have to be this character. I have to say these lines, and I have to make it as believable as possible. And it was just something really cool to just step outside of yourself and just be someone else.
Mm-hmm. What was the least favorite part for you of this experience?
Probably your pants.
All right, well, this is going to take some explaining, folks. Okay.
A little bit of explaining.
So there is a scene that we needed to get shot, and there's a character in that scene who also shows up at the end of the film. So he's in two scenes. This is played by our mutual friend Barry Piotrowski, mm-hmm. better known as Barry Wright.
Barry Wright.
So this character was wearing a mask for the first time. So Barry couldn't show up that day for whatever reason. Nope. So we needed somebody around his build height to fill in for that day, and then Barry would be in the scene later with the mask off. But you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, except now because I'm telling you. So
movie magic, people.
Yeah, so Bryan came in, and we needed him to change a tire a little bit, and I had a second pair of jeans there because I had to change when I was there. And so he borrowed my pair of jeans and for the scene. And what happened there?
Well, you might be a little bit skinnier than I am, so they didn't quite fit right. They're a little snug, let's just say. And I had to try and climb through this incredibly small window. And even if I had basketball shorts on, it still would have been hard. But then get these tight short
I don't wear tight jeans, by the way.
He doesn't wear tight jeans.
It's just that
he's just skinny and I'm not.
I'm a little small.
And just trying to get through that window, man, that was rough. And then I did it. I was like, all right, cool, let's get these pants off. And no, we've got to shoot some more takes. What?
More than one.
Oh, crap.
Mm-hmm. So what was that like? You had to take one, take two. Was that frustrating for you? I know, even for me, sometimes it's frustrating.
It wasn't really frustrating. It was just it was something I never really thought about, the takes. So yeah, they do takes and when they're doing stuff, but mm-hmm. I never really thought when I did it, it was I was gonna have to do it again and again, and it was cool.
It's all about repetition.
And it was a little difficult to try and maintain the same facial expressions, the same movements, trying to just make everything the exact same. But it was still pretty fun. It was a really cool experience.
Mm-hmm. So what was it like, you were acting for the first time. You talked a little bit about that earlier. You got to interact with some people. You didn't say much, your character, but you did get to talk back and forth. What's it like acting with other actors?
It was interesting, waiting for for them to say a certain thing or move a certain way to, which way to react.
All cues and everything.
All
right?
Cues. It was just really cool, and it was almost like I would like relate it to a dance almost. Like you have to, choreograph it, I guess, rehearse. And it was just really cool to like see the finished product. Like while we worked on that, we did our red lines together, and it was just really cool to see us be able to do that, in like a cohesive manner.
Right. So. We're going to take a look at a clip from one of your 2 scenes in the movie. This clip, do you remember what's happening? You want to introduce it?
That's when the 3 amigos, the Infinity Trinity, go to visit Stax, the pretty much crime underboss, in hopes that he can tell them where the stolen boxing glove is.
Right, and Porter Bryan is in this scene. Let's take a look at this clip.
Hi, you wouldn't by any chance be, Stax?
Definitely.
Hi. My friend, Eddie. He had his house broken into last night. A pretty important item was stolen. A boxing glove, autographed. Autographed by by Sylvester Stallone. You don't know where that is, do you?
So, that was a lot of fun to shoot, I remember.
Yes, it was. That was an interesting day.
Was that your first day on set?
No, this was the second one. We did that on Sunday, and we shot the house scenes Saturday night.
Right.
That was actually St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day, 2012.
Yep.
Fun day there. So you've been through this experience now, you know what it's like a little bit. I mean, you got a little taste of what's happening on independent film sets. Is this something that you would want to do again, either acting or just helping out on set?
Absolutely. I'd love to do, anything anybody would have me do. Like, I feel like I could, under the right tutelage, be able to learn anything that you need me to do, and I would love to act again. It would be really fun. Have a couple more lines, a little less stern.
Get to show a little more personality.
A little bit. It'd be nice.
Pretty soon, we're going to be attempting to release the Infinity Trinity online so people can finally see it. I mean, it's been in the works for a really long time, and the original cut that was shown at the first screening has definitely been trimmed down a lot, and I think it's a lot clearer and it moves a lot better. So I hope that you get even recognized even more now.
That'd be nice.
So you talked a little bit earlier about, you're such a movie guy. Give me some of your favorite movies.
Favorite movies?
Just a few.
The Departed, 500 Days of Summer.
Great stuff.
50-50, probably Gangs of New York.
Nice.
As you can probably tell, my favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right, that was my next question, favorite actor.
JGL is Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Up top right there, just fantastic guy.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank Bryan Porter for talking with us today about his first student film experience. Look out for more real reviews coming soon. Until then, remember, if it's not reviewed here, it just isn't real. I'm Walter Banasiak, this has been Bryan Porter, and we will see you at the movies.